Hey guys, welcome to another product overview video here at Jackson Systems. I'm with Griffin and we're talking about what?
Yeah, so we have the third generation Nest Learning Thermostat here. So Nest makes two thermostats. This is kind of the premier top to end thermostat here. You see the stainless steel color and some of the different displays we're walking through here.
Okay, so tell me about the main differences between the E thermostat and the learning thermostat.
Yeah, so the learning thermostat's meant to kind of be the focal point of the room, so you're going to see it offered in a variety of different colors, but you get that stainless steel ring on there. Big difference though is the compatibility. So this thermostat is compatible with about 95% of 24 volt systems. So anything that's not real high end communicating, this thermostat's going to work on.
Okay.
You can do up to 3 stages of heating. You can do auxiliary heat, emergency heat, humidifiers, dehumidifiers, dual fuel, boiler systems, radiant heat. So the list goes on the type of different systems we can do with this thermostat.
Okay, so how many auxiliary devices can it do at the same time? So can it do a humidifier and a dehumidifier? Yeah,
so there's the one terminal on the Nest thermostat that people aren't used to is the star connector. So it's kind of like a utility player. The star connector can do a bunch of different things. So it could be a humidifier, dehumidifier, emergency heat, but it can only do one of those things.
One of those things, okay.
So you couldn't have a third stage of heat and a humidifier.
Gotcha.
Some of the learning the learning thermostat, what that means, this thermostat is going to be able to learn your schedule itself. It's only about 10% of programmable thermostats are ever actually programmed. Came out with this thermostat because there's no need to program it. It's going to learn the way you set your temperature the first couple days and build that schedule in going forward.
Okay. All right. So how would that benefit necessarily a homeowner?
Yeah. So a couple things. One, you don't have to program a thermostat, so on that, you don't have to, the first day you get it in there, set a schedule. A lot of programmable thermostats, even when no one's home, obviously they're still going to run through that program. But this Nest thermostat here, when no one's home, the thermostat's going to recognize that, and it's going to be able to go to some setback temperatures. So if you're gone all day or you leave for a week for vacation, the thermostat's going to recognize that, set itself back a few degrees. That's where a lot of the energy savings features come from. Also, say you're going on vacation, you forget to turn off your thermostat or set it back, you have the option to go on the Nest app and control that from there.
Okay. All right. Now tell me about, from a contractor standpoint, how is it to install this on a thermostat?
Yeah, installation of the thermostat is pretty straightforward. So if you look at the back, the connectors are pretty similar to what contractors are used to. We mentioned the star connector, so that's a little bit different. But a lot of times through installation, the biggest thing is the settings. So the thermostat's not just going to set itself to 78 degrees randomly. We'll get questions on stuff like that. A lot of it's just understanding the settings, explaining those to the homeowner, what we want to do to set up the thermostat the best way for the homeowner.
So speaking of setup, what is it like to set up and get all the functionality out of it? Switch to the type of equipment, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, so you're going to install it. You're going to get your wires from your old thermostat or your existing thermostat. You have it wired up. Once you power that thing up, it's going to walk you step by step through each part of that. So it's going to actually recognize the wires that you connect. It's going to have a pretty good idea of what that system is. Okay. And then the options are going to come from there. So we talked about those setback temperatures. Those are called our eco temperatures. It's going to have you set that right then during installation. Okay. So I always encourage contractors to have the homeowner there with them if at all possible, so they can get this thermostat added to the app and walk through some of those settings with them.
Gotcha. So you will need an app in order to set this up?
So you wouldn't have to have the app. They could add this to the app later, but it's best when you're going to install this for a homeowner is to make sure they have the Nest app and their Wi-Fi password ready to go, because this thermostat does connect to the Wi-Fi. It's using things like the weather forecast. It's looking at the future weather forecast, again, to help save energy, help turn on the system when it needs to be turned on.
Cool. All right. Hey guys, if you have any questions about this thermostat, please give us a call at 888-652-9663 or go online to our website at www.jacksonsystems.com where you can find out anything that you need to know. We appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.